you.
You too.
Jacinda, but please have a seat and thank you so much for coming.
Arriving is always the easy part. So why don't we cut to the chase, ladies? As much as I'd like to believe I'm here to be Crimson's next cover model, something tells me not to write home about it just yet.
Well, you are a stunning woman, but you are right. We have slightly a different job for you in mind. I would guess more in line with your current profession.
Again, there's no need to beat around the bush. We're all adults here. Yes, I'm a sex worker, and I'm proud of that.
In that case, you won't be offended by our offer.
Oh, please. I've been doing this a long time. It's not the first time 2 women have propositioned me.
Oh, no.
No, we're not looking for
That's
you
not
to
what's
have,
happening.
no, not separately or together, no.
No. In fact, this job doesn't involve sex at all.
But it does require some pictures.
He's a U.S. congressman?
Trust me, he's not a good guy.
That's the problem. I've seen this movie before, and people like me who do things like this tend to end up dead.
Wait,
Oh, Jacinda, hold on. You're not stealing secrets or bomb codes.
She's right. I promise you, you will not be harmed.
Expecting me to take your word for it is a big ask. And it's gonna cost you a lot more than my usual rate.
How much?
6,000.
Oh, no, that's ridiculous. Come on, you did hear us say that we don't actually want you to have sex with him. Hold on. Oh, it's Willow. I gotta take this really quick, okay? Hey, sweetheart, how did it go with Michael?
He wouldn't even see me.
Well, maybe he just wasn't prepared and he just needs a little bit of time to pull himself together. You could go see him again.
No. There's nothing left for us to say to each other. Michael's obviously cutting me out of his life, and that's fine by me. I'm gonna fly home tomorrow morning.
Can you just hold on for a second, okay, sweetheart? We have a deal. I'm so sorry. What were you saying?
Just that I never should have come here. I can't wait to get home. Drew would never treat me this way. When we have a problem, we communicate. Michael just shuts down on me. I'll call you when I land, okay?
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's so I decided to do it like this. So I'm gonna briefly talk about this situation, then we're gonna get into the Willow and Drew videos. There's 2 of them that I need to do. So Nina and Portia have concocted a plan more on Nina's side. She's kind of talking more Portia into it. And Portia, look, Portia, you need to stay out of this stuff. You're already in trouble with the whole Drew situation, with him knowing about the Heather situation. You need to stay out of it. It's time for Curtis to really talk to his wife, because his wife is just going down a bad rabbit hole right now. You know what I mean? You shouldn't involve yourself with Nina's business. Now she got you tied up in a secret. Now I know it, it's a situation that does involve Portia because she's in this thing with Drew and she's trying to get help and she's doing this to, thinking that this is going to be a good plan. So there's this escort that just recently came in. Well, I don't know if she came into town, but they, she just started coming in. So this prostitute, she thinks will solve their problems to get Willow away from Drew. And it's a good plan because Willow does need to get away from Drew, especially after what we found out today. By the way, I still don't have any sympathy for Willow after today. I'm going to go over that in those videos. So I'm going to see y'all over in those videos for that. But let's continue to talk about this. So this sex worker named Jacinda comes over and she's thinking that she's going to be a part of this cover on Crimson magazine, but really it's a prostitution setup for her to go sleep with Drew and get caught sleeping with Drew, right? And so the woman Now, Jacinda says she doesn't like this, that it involves a congressman, because obviously that's a whole can of worms within itself. You know, that's kind of a hard situation. Let me talk about this real quick. So, if Jacinda played her cards right, she could turn this into something where she could get some hush money from Drew. And bro, if I was Jacinda in that situation, I'll try to get a lot of money from. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'll try to get a lot of money from Drew. Now she's asking from Nina and Portia like $6,000. They don't like the initial deal, but what changed was Willow got on the phone to tell her about it. We'll go over that in that video. She got on the phone with her, and then she immediately told her, "We got a deal for $6,000." So $6,000 obviously is a lot of money, but I'm actually surprised that sex worker didn't ask for like 20. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought she would have asked for like $20,000. I just got through watching the episode of Chicago PD, and there was a stripper asking for like $20,000 on there. I thought she was gonna ask for like $20,000, because in reality, if she plays her cards right and she threatens Drew to come out with the truth, she could tell Drew, "Shit, I want $1 million or $2 million. Do what Ava did." Or be like that girl with Shannon Sharp, that OnlyFans chick with Shannon Sharp. So we'll see what happens, man. I don't want to make this video too long, but it's a very interesting rig to the story. I wonder if it's actually going to work. Something's telling me Drew going to be 3,000 steps ahead of this, and he's not going to fall for it. Even if he does sleep with her, I feel like Drew's going to be careful with it. But if Drew gets caught, I'm going to be very shocked. I'm going to be very shocked, because it tells me that maybe Drew isn't as bright as he thinks he is. So that's why it's interesting as well. But let's be on the lookout for that, man. Go ahead and give me your thoughts on this this early stuff right now, man. Go ahead and get this video, like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching this one, After News to Light. We're gonna talk about Willow and Drew next, so I'll see y'all over there.